opening starts with a fresh and unique combination of apple, vanilla, and lavender. There is a fleeting fruity sweetness that grabs attention. Later in the wear, Layton will retain these spicy accents with a tidal wave of vanilla. The performance is above average with 3-season wearability. Welcome guys, here are 5 key points you need to know about Parfums de Marly Layton. I'm reviewing a 1.5 milliliter sample today. This came from Parfums de Marly's Discovery set. It has their 7 most popular fragrances. A full presentation comes in a dark blue bottle and matching box. So how does it really smell? Parfums de Marly Layton is listed as having 10 notes. The opening starts with fruity apple, vanilla, and lavender. The first few minutes, the apple note is dominant with fresh and fruity accents, while powdery vanilla plays second fiddle in the background. What I really appreciate about this apple note is the sweetness of it. It is never too overpowering or syrupy, and rather just charmingly masculine. This is great because the apple and vanilla combination are already decisive as it is, so an additional intense sweetness would just be too off-putting for too many. In the background, lavender is very faint and present, and it only lasts a few minutes, but it does bring a nice cleanliness that doesn't allow the sweetness to get too heavy at first. So the dominant notes in the first few minutes are the unique apple note and the powdery vanilla. And then into the mid, Layton picks up a subtle black pepper spice. It never dominates the scent, but when testing, I put my hand up to my nose and it tingles a little bit like when you put your nose up to a black pepper shaker. As the spice notes are coming through, vanilla is washing over like a tidal wave. The apple note and powdery accents are both fading, and vanilla just fills everything in. After about 10 to 15 minutes, Layton is an exceptionally warm fragrance. Not a whole lot changes into the dry down, still creamy and warm vanilla with invigorating warm spices. There is a subtle woody depth that creeps in, but it never becomes as prominent as the other two. The rest of the wear is just prominent spices, vanilla, and woods. How long does it last, and when can you wear it? Every time I've tested Layton, I routinely got 8 to 10 hours with above average projection. The first 3 hours, it pushes out an arm's length or more before receding and definitely never becomes a skin scent. As for the seasons, this is going to be exclusively cool and cold weather wear, so spring, fall, and winter. Anything above 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and the warm spices just become too overwhelming. So occasions, this is going to be great for all. The projection is loud and you do have to be careful in close quarter settings like the office or lecture hall type settings, but with spray moderation you should be fine. And as for dates, formal occasions, casual wear, and anything else, this juice is going to be an absolute showstopper. Layton's pros by far outweigh its cons. My 2 biggest pros are 1, its amazing performance, including versatility. The second is its wearability. Layton is a niche quality with a unique twist, but it is never so complex that it has to be worn for the right situation. This is not a grab and go scent, but it is certainly easy to wear. My biggest con is the difference between the opening and the dry down. The dry down is by far the best part of the fragrance, but there's still a noticeable difference between the vanilla in the opening and the vanilla in the dry down. Layton is worth it, and one of the best from the brand, hands down. It is expensive, but you get what you pay for in the whole package of both smell and performance. If you like this video, subscribe for more. Otherwise, thanks for listening and see you next time.